Hi everybody, it is Wednesday morning. I hope you're gonna have a lovely day. I am here to do a tag video. It is called, oh wait a minute, let me get this right, Get to Know My Channel. It's a Get to Know My Channel tag, and I was tagged by the wonderful Sandy from Let's Get Fit with Sandy. I'm gonna put her link below, and I really urge you to go and check her out. I really enjoy her channel. I've been watching her for a while. I lost her for a bit somewhere, I think for a couple months, because I watched her, I enjoyed her, and then she changed her channel name, and I didn't know she had, well, she changed it to a totally different channel, and I thought she just disappeared, because one of the last videos she put up, I think in that channel, was, this is my last video, and I thought, oh, this is her last video, she's leaving, and I was bummed. And then I didn't see her for a while, and I heard some people talking about Sandy said this, Sandy said that, and I thought, well, that's really nice. Sandy's keeping in touch with people. And then I heard, well, Sandy said on her channel, and I thought, wait a minute, you know, I'm subscribed to Sandy. I hit the bell. Why aren't I getting her notifications, right? And I thought, maybe, you know, maybe I said something offensive or something, and maybe Sandy blocked me, right? And I'm giving myself too much credit, like she cares. But anyway, she's a really wonderful person, and from what I, you know, from knowing her on YouTube, I would love to meet her one day in person if she ever comes to Vegas. But anyway, so I went looking for Sandy, and I found her again under a new channel name. So I'm going to put that link below. Please go watch her. I love listening to her. I listen to her a lot in the morning as I'm getting ready to. There's a few people that are my get ready folks, and I just listen to them, and I feel like we're visiting, right? If I have a cup of coffee, all the better. I feel like we're sitting down having a cup of coffee, and Sandy's one of those people that have those really wonderful conversations, very engaging, very personable, just a great channel. So anyway, I'm gonna get started on these questions. All right, so there's 7 of them. I'm gonna start with number 1. Why do you do YouTube? Okay, sorry about that phone call. All right, so number 1, why I started YouTube. Why do I do YouTube? I started it because I wanted to be accountable to myself in my healthful journey and my healthful pursuits. This was years ago, and I've come a long way on many different roads during that time, and I think that during YouTube has really helped me to track where I've been and to really learn a lot about myself. And then eventually I ended up really connecting with other people, especially in the Weight Watcher community. I found that to be a very positive community. And so, yeah, I continue to do it because there's just like, there's so many benefits to it. I just, you know, I can't see not doing it. I don't know, you know, it's funny when you speak out what's going on in your mind, and when you give words to the way that you're feeling, it really does, it helps you to change things in your life. And so it's a good way for me to do that, for me to pour my what's going on in here out, and for me to take a closer look at it, right? And it helps me to change in the ways that I want to change. So I think I'll probably continue that. But number 2 is, where did you get your name from? Where did I get my name from? My name has changed. For people who used to watch me a couple years ago, it used to be Vegas Fruity. It's a long story, but I was heavily plant-based, and I'm different for many reasons. I don't do that anymore for my health, but you know, if anybody has any questions about that, I'll gladly talk to you about that. But anyway, so I changed to Cat on Point where it is now, because you know, it's not so much, it just kind of like has a double meaning, because yes, I do Weight Watchers and I try to stay on point counting my points, but it really, I didn't choose it because of that. I chose my name Cat on Point because I realized that in my healthful pursuit, I would do many different things, and wherever I am and whatever path I choose, I want to be on point with whatever path that is. I want to be actively aware and mindful about doing whatever it is I'm doing, whether that's Weight Watchers or anything. I just happen to, really love Weight Watchers, at this time, and it kind of fits. So, that's kind of how that works. And then I added the WW in front of that at the beginning of this year because I decided to really focus and pour myself into the whole Weight Watcher experience. And I thought that that would enrich my channel and what I brought to others in the Weight Watcher community if I did just really devoted myself that way. And so, you can't change your name very often. I think like once every 6 months on YouTube or something, they really limit you. And I thought, so that's a good time to add the WW because it will help keep me focused on that on that goal. So that's why my name is what it is. Number 3, how long have you been on YouTube? I want to say, has it been 4 years already? It may have been about 4 years, 3 or 4 years. It's got to be 4. So there's a lot of documenting my history. A lot of times people will change their diet or they'll change, something along the way, and they'll delete everything prior to where they're at. And so I really made a conscious choice not to do that. So I have like 600 videos or something. But I wanted to leave it up there because I wanted to document where it came from. So sometimes I get questions and comments from a video way back in the beginning, and I have to write them and tell them I don't do this anymore. I don't do that anymore. Now I'm doing this, but just to let you know, in case they, what they expect something from me and then they don't get it, and I might want them to know. But anyway, yeah, I just, I leave them up because it's part of who I am, and it's our history, and it's not just me, but it's also, there's family vlogs in there as well, and my kids love to see how much they've grown and how far we've come together as a family, and so I kind of like leave those up. But yeah, we've been on for a while. Number 4, what kind of camera do you use? I have an 8, what is it, plus, I think it is, phone, and so iPhone, and I normally just really depend on that. My husband bought me a really boss GoPro and all the trimmings to it, and I have yet to use that. The reason why I don't use another camera is because I'm super busy with the kids and with my life, and this is easy because of it being an iPhone. I can download so many apps that are so helpful to help me just edit, and do everything right from my phone, even upload from my phone, and so if I use another camera, then I have to find time to take it to the computer and then edit it there stationary, and it's really hard to find the kind of time to do that. And so I like the iPhone because it's portable. As I was saying, oops, my phone keeps moving. All right, I use iMovie, I think it is, to edit my videos right on my phone, and then also I will use different apps to like maybe make my thumbnails, and I'll just, there's so many of them that you can just download from the App Store that are actually free, right? That you can use, and then not even have to do the in-app purchases because you can get so much of them, from just what it is. And so I wish I could remember. There's one that's like a thumbnail maker, and I started using that not long ago. I use Pick, Play, Post to make little collages. I was using Spark Post, and then for some reason, my phone wouldn't let me access it anymore, so I got rid of that. But there's a lot of them out there, to kind of like use, and they're fairly easy. If not, you can always go to YouTube and find a tutorial, right? And so, but I use those. I try to make my own custom thumbnails because I used to have, I got tired of the ones where it looks like you're like yawning or you're just about to pass out, or it's just like, I got tired of the unflattering pictures that YouTube would just pick for me as a thumbnail. So, but anyway, let's go on to the next one. Number 6, oh, do you make your own thumbnails? So yeah, I just answered that question there. Number 6, who made your intro and your graphics? I don't have, I generally just take a picture and I just add in, maybe a welcome in there. But I would like to have like an intro graphic introduction. I just haven't been able to find someone to do that, or where I can do that just yet. But that's definitely on the horizon. I would really like to do that and just kind of like have the same intro every time. So I'm looking into that. I think that would be fun. Number 7, will you ever quit YouTube? I don't know. I mean, you never say never, right? But because you don't know, I mean, things change, media changes, and there might actually, forbid I say it out loud, be something that becomes bigger than YouTube, right? And that maybe is more convenient or whatever. But as it is, I don't see that anywhere near in the future of quitting YouTube. I think that it's, you never know, but I think that it's just had, I've had a lot of benefit in my life, and I've met too many wonderful people that I just don't, I don't foresee, doing that just yet. As it is, one of our children, the 10-year-old, he loves puppets. He is working on puppets because he wants to have a puppet channel. And he's gonna, I told him, it's a good way to get him to write scripts and, do some play acting and things like that, and do it in a safe way, and he can, explore that avenue. So one of his heroes is Jim Henson, so he's all about puppets. But anyway, so I think YouTube is kind of going to be part of our family life for a while. So anyway, those are my questions and my answers. And you know what? I'm going to tag a couple people, and you don't have to do this. But if you want to do this, I'm going to tag my friend Lainey from Lainey's Life. And then also I am going to tag Gina Pearson, because I don't think she did this. So anyway, I love both of their channels. And if you two ladies do not want to do it, do not feel bad at all. I just needed to tag you. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And go check out Sandy. Tell her I said hi. All right, bye-bye.